Hey there, it's Granny Gear for thecyclistsite.com. It's an absolutely beautiful Southern California morning. Been out on trail all day here, putting some new products through their paces, checking some things out. One of those is a brand new hydration pack for 2011 from Camelbak called the Charge 450. It's got their new bladder system, it's got some innovative materials, some new uses of things that I really liked. Let's take a look at it. To begin with, the Charge 450 uses some very light material compared to most of the other Camelbaks I've used. Actually very much like some of the multi-sport packs like the Octane. It's very light, it's easy form fitting, there's not a lot of structure in this pack. It actually conforms to your body very well. When it's empty, of course, it's very light, it's just under a pound, and that is nice. I think that puts it at the top of the game for use as an endurance pack or something that isn't heavy to begin with. You know, the less weight you have on your back, the better. If you can fill it up with stuff, that's fine, but why start with a heavy pack if you don't need it? As you might expect, it has the usual amount of pouches in it. Here we have some tool organization. You put some snacks in here. Nicely versatile for the typical things you would carry, little key clip, etc. One of my absolute favorite things about this pack, to me it almost makes the pack, is this big stuff it center pouch here. I've got, you see a vest in there, I've got extra sweatband. It expands out. Might be able to put a helmet in there. I've never tried. I don't typically carry my helmets that way. But I absolutely love that for making this pack more versatile for carrying different changes of clothing over this fall and winter. It's been wonderful for that. Also, we've got the little MP3 player pouch here at the top. And then behind that, an even larger main pouch for carrying things. You see I've got my Lezyne pump in there, and you could put quite a bit of clothing and extra stuff in there as well. And then we have a nice system on the back to keep it away from your back as much as possible. It doesn't ventilate as well as some packs I've used that might have a mesh screen here, but I haven't found it to be particularly uncomfortable, but I haven't used it in the summer that much either. In the back here is where the new reservoir system sits, and we'll talk about that reservoir system separately when we get back into home, and we'll lay that out and show it to you a little bit better. But it's been a fabulous pack. It has a couple little wing pockets here on the bottom, which I really like. Nice for keeping goos and maybe a little cell phone if it'll fit in there, that type of stuff. Overall, the Charge 450 has absolutely been a winner for me. I don't think I've used a single pack in the fall and the winter other than this one so far. So let's take a quick minute here and have a look at the new reservoir, some of the important changes in that I think are worth taking a look at. So for 2011, Camelbak upgraded their reservoir, and it's 3 significant areas of improvement. I think all of them worthwhile. One is the quick connect here for the hose. This comes off, pops off, makes it much easier to clean. That's very nice. The other, if you ever struggled with, sometimes it seems like the filler caps on the hydration bladders would bind a little bit, took a little bit of hand strength. But this, I've already got it loose, but really is just a quarter turn, and it comes back off. You can see it's got little notches here that they fit into. So you just align the arrow here with a little dot, push, quarter turn till it lines up with that little dot, and you're secure. As well, in the past, some of these bladders had a tendency to turn into a big giant sausage when you filled them up. Well, this is seam sealed here. This is kind of welded together from the outer to the inner skin. There's a little partition wall here. So when this is full, it's kind of hard to tell now I don't have it full, but it tends to keep laying flat. It keeps it from getting completely round. And those 3 things really are a significant improvement. I really love this closure. That's much easier to get that loose and fill. It's a winner. So that's a quick look at the Camelbak Charge 450. It's a pack that I've been using now from fall through winter, and you know, it's hard to tell right now, but it is January in Southern California right now. It's a beautiful day. Like I said, I'm still looking for that perfect pack. I don't think I've found it yet, but the Charge 450 has met an awful lot of the goals that I'd like to see in a pack. One is it's lightweight, it fits nice to the body, it's expandable. I think it's an excellent pack for endurance rides, even self-supported rides in that 4 to 5 hour range, maybe longer if you've got a little support. You're only going to carry so much in it, and one of the caveats of that is I think not the best pack for carrying bulky heavy things, like maybe camera bodies or chunky items. There, the lack of internal support in it and that light material starts to work against you a little bit. But outside of that, it really is an excellent pack, and one of my favorites so far. Something I'll keep using, I think at least for my longer events. All right. Super. So take a look at the new Camelbak lineup for 2011. Take a look at the Charge 450. You think it meets your needs? They got an awful lot of packs. And in the meantime, I'll keep looking for the perfect one. Granny, you're out.